Right, well let me, sorry I've not showed myself on the camera much on the Jack Law Knives channel. I have been out and about, I've been busy on my other channel, Wiltshire Man, where I go off on my motorcycle and I go camping and etc. But I've not put myself on the camera for this channel for some months now, so just to show you that I'm still here, still alive, still about, still doing what I'm doing. I've had a real surprising and fantastic gift sent to me by a customer called Craig, and I was actually blown away. Didn't expect it, and it was totally from the heart, and he doesn't want anything for it, absolutely nothing. And he sent me a large selection of wood, and when I opened it up, I was just blown away. Let me show you it. It's oh, crikey. I'll tell you what, I'll get you out the pieces of wood bit by bit. I say that's a piece of maple with some lovely figuring. Curly maple, he says on the side there. So I'll get some nice scales out of that. And what's this? This is Bubinga, a piece of Bubinga. So I'll get some lovely scales out of that. The rest of it, I've got some Cocobolo. So 2 lovely pieces of Cocobolo. Now things get interesting. Well, not that that wasn't interesting, that was very interesting. But I'm pretty sure it's walnut. I've got several pieces of high grade walnut. Several pieces of it. 2 pieces. 3 pieces. Look at that. Just look at that. 4 pieces. 5 pieces, and the final piece. Yeah, I said I was really, when I opened that box and I saw that wood in there, I was blown away. I've had some generous gifts from some very kind people over the years, sending me pieces of wood and blocks of wood, and so I consider myself to be very blessed. But I have got a lot of preparation to do to this wood, because I will, although it's pretty well seasoned, it will still be dried out a bit more, and then run it through the stabilising process. So a lot of work to do, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some absolutely stunning knives out of this wood. Really am. Yeah, really looking forward to working with that wood. First process will be to cut it into blocks, put it into the drying cabinet, get every last bit of moisture out of it, and then run it through the stabilising process, vacuum and pressure, using the methacrylate thermosetting resin. Anyway, I've got a small batch of neck knives, so let's just get them all arranged for you. So there we are, 3 wasps and 2 little wisps. These have all sold, these have all got buyers wanting them. Got a couple more I'm working on at the moment. They'll be finished maybe the end of this week, which will be available on the website. But mentioned just now about people sending me gifts. Well, one of them was the Manti, who sent me a large box of desert ironwood, which kept me going for several months last year. And every now and again he'll drop by and he'll say, can you build me up a couple of wisps or a wasp or something like that. And he asked me recently, would I build him up some a wasp and two little wisps. So I'll show these first. There's the wasp and two little wisps, and these are for a Manti. First up, there's the sheath. And the knife itself. The Manti likes the oh, so I just got to get some. Manti likes the Trinity pins. So I'm finding it hard actually getting certain materials of a certain thickness, because if I want to make Trinity mosaic pins, that's a Trinity mosaic pin. So that's a Trinity mosaic pin. Now in contrast there is the quad mosaic pin. Now to make these pins you've got to have different thickness of wall of tubing, because the thicker wall tubing will only accommodate 3 pins and the thinner wall tubing will accommodate 4, and I'm not unable to source any of the thicker wall tubing at the moment, so this was the last tubing I had in stock with that thickness, so I could manufacture these pins. Anyway, there's a knife, look. '01 black G10, nice piece of stabilised massa, lovely all round little wasp, quite happy with that one. Now have a look at the two little wisps. Look, these are all also fitted with the Trinity pins. Just clean the oil off the blade. I think what I'll do, I'll get both wasps out and show you them at the same time. So there we are, two, let's see where it focuses, two little wisps rather. Sorry about the grubby hands, it's what happens when you're a knife maker. And these have also got matching black G10 liners. So that's those two little knives. The other two knives that I've got, one is my friend B, who lives in London. This is B's knife. Let's give it a bit of a clean, make it look nice, make it look presentable. Again, let's just wipe off the oil off the blade so you can see it better. There you go, let's get rid of my ugly mug. So stabilised massa birch, quad mosaics, black G10 liners. That's that one, and the final one is this knife here, and I think I got a guy interested in this. His name's Steve. I met him purely by coincidence. He was wanting to get one of my knives for some time and he didn't have any luck, and then a work van turned up right outside my front door, and they were repairing one of those manhole covers which covers over telephone cables and the like. When the guy saw me coming out of the door, he couldn't believe it. He says, I've been watching all your videos, been after one of your knives for ages. And so in the end he's become a good customer, and he's had several of my knives now, a couple of classics, one for himself, one for his brother, and he requested a Wasp. So this is what I managed to build for Steve. I say he might not want it for all I know. In that case, any knives which aren't wanted, I'll just end up putting them up on the website. But I'm pretty sure you'll have it. So let's give it a wipe down. So this is it, a little Wasp. So those are the little knives I finished off. No doubt there's a few of you out there watching this video thinking, how can I get hold of one of those knives? It's just what the demand is high and the output is very low, I'm afraid, and I'm afraid that, you know, it's just been in the right place at the right time, and then you'll be able to get one. But I'm unable to meet large demands, unfortunately, and as a rule don't take orders, preferring to just work with the materials and the stocks that I got. I find that taking orders entails a lot of emails and searching for specific materials, and as time has gone on, that's just got harder and harder with supply shortages, etc. So I'm just happy bumbling along on my little way with my little cottage industry, and I find that low volume, taking my time and building the knives that I want to build really keeps me focused and passionate. I think if I had to up my output, if I had to increase the level of output and supply a greater demand, I think it would just take away from the enjoyment that I derive from building my knives. So quite happy to be bumbling along on my slow little way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.